Nikon AF-Nikkor 35-70mm f2.8D zoom macro lens is a versatile lens designed for Nikon F mount cameras. Here's what I can tell you about its creation, principle of operation, compatibility, and disadvantages. Creation. The Nikon AF-Nikkor 35-70mm f2.8D zoom macro lens was introduced by Nikon in the 1990s. It was manufactured in Japan and was part of Nikon's professional lens lineup. It was designed to provide a wide focal length range, a constant aperture of f2.8 throughout the zoom range, and macro capabilities. Principle of operation. This lens operates using an internal focusing mechanism, which means that the lens elements move internally to achieve focus. It has a zoom range of 35 to 70 millimeters, allowing you to capture a variety of subjects, from landscapes to portraits. The maximum aperture of f2.8 remains constant throughout the zoom range, allowing for consistent exposure and low light performance. The lens also features a macro mode, enabling you to focus on close-up subjects. Compatibility of use. The Nikon AF-Nikkor 35-70mm f2.8D zoom macro lens is compatible with Nikon F mount cameras, both film and digital. It can be used with both full-frame and APS-C sensor cameras. However, on DX format cameras, the effective focal length will be equivalent to approximately 52.5 to 105 millimeters due to the crop factor. Disadvantages. While the Nikon AF-Nikkor 35-70mm f2.8D zoom macro lens has several advantages, it also has a few limitations. Here are some of its disadvantages. Lack of VR. This lens does not have built-in image stabilization, which can make it more challenging to achieve sharp handheld shots, especially in low-light conditions. Limited zoom range. The 35 to 70 millimeters focal length range may not be sufficient for certain types of photography, such as wildlife or sports photography, where a longer telephoto reach is often required. Size and weight. As a professional-grade lens with a constant f2.8 aperture, the Nikon AF-Nikkor 35 to 70 millimeters f2.8D zoom macro lens is relatively large and heavy, which may not be ideal for photographers looking for a more compact and lightweight option. Autofocus limitations. The autofocus system on this lens relies on the camera's autofocus motor, which means it may not be compatible with entry-level Nikon DSLRs that lack an in-body autofocus motor. In such cases, manual focus will be required. Overall, the Nikon AF-Nikkor 35 to 70 millimeters f2.8D zoom macro lens is a well-regarded lens known for its optical performance, versatility, and macro capabilities. However, it's important to consider your specific photography needs and preferences to determine if it aligns with your requirements.